Hi everyone, today we will create an server on Hugging Face and try to access using cursor, in which Gemini is the LLM. Cursor will give prompt and then the server has some functions. So that functions will be called by the LLM, and that whatever you give, actually the function is a text sentiment analysis function. So whatever text will give it, the function, the server's function will analyze and give it back to the LLM, which the LLM displays it to us. So let's try to do this. So first we need to create a server. So for that I will use spaces, new space I will create. So I will give it a name, sentiment 1. So Gradio you need to select, and remaining all you can leave it as it is and create space. So the space has been created. Now I will clone this. So I will open that folder. I have created one folder, so I will open that folder. You can create it anywhere in your Windows laptop. So so MCP. So MCP sentiment I have created. This select, I am selecting this folder. Now what I will do is I will open the terminal and clone the repository. So I will open the terminal. The terminal has come. Now I will do cmd. Now whatever I have copied there I will paste here, and then I will give dot so that everything is cloned into this folder. So that's the thing. So the repository is now getting cloned. Yes. So let's see. Okay, the files have come now. So now I have created the MCP server file here already. So this is the app, the MCP server. Gradio is this thing. So Gradio I am using. So here is the function. This function is the server is only having one function, one tool. This we call as tool. This function is called tool. So input is a string. We are mentioning it as string. Output is also a string. So we have to give the doc string like this here. So what this function does, analyze the sentiment of the given text. So when the client and when the cursor and the server handshake, these things will be shared with the LLM. Like this particular tool analyze the sentiment of the given text. So when a text is given and asked to analyze the sentiment, then this particular tool will be called. So that's about this. So this is the function here. So this is very important. LLM will be given these things. So based on, so if you have more than one function are there, based on this thing, this is for analyzing sentiment, maybe some other thing, maybe for some other some other function might be there. So based on whatever docstring view, it will decide which function to call. LLM will decide. So that's about this. Now let's copy these files. So app requirements, and then gitignore also I will copy. So these things I copy into here. So now I need to push these things into the repository. So I go here, git add app.py. So since my gitignore doesn't allow to add dot text files, I need to force it to add this thing. So that I will do now. Git add -f I will do force requirements. So text files I didn't wanted to add, so only this first file I am adding. So this is added now. So if you see git status, if you do, so these are the files I added. Git commit -m initial commit. So let's run. Git push I will do. So these things should go there now. So they are going okay. Now this thing will start though. So it's starting now. The server is starting. So let it start. this server we will call from the cursor now. So that's our task. Starting with them. I'll pause the video. Okay, now the server has started. So like UI interface is also there. Like here also you can give the text and the sentiment will be printed here. Like for example, I take here, this is a Apple iPhone 13 review from Amazon. I'm taking this entire thing. This is a positive review actually. So I will copy this, and if I give to this and submit, so now it should give. So polarity 0.3 and 0.5. Now let's check. Let's do the same thing using MCP and using the cursor. So like what you have to do. So what I was saying was that okay. So this is a positive review. I copied this and I pasted in the MCP server. So if I submit this, then think the polarity means like how much positivity is like. So 1 means very positive, -1 means very negative. Subjectivity is like how much subjective to that person it is like. So it is like 0 means it is he is talking about facts about the product, and 1 means he is very subjective, like his own opinion he is giving, and overall assessment is positive. So this is what you are getting. So now instead of using this server, you can directly give a prompt in the cursor, and this server will be accessed and this result will be shown to us. The same result should come. So so what I have done is MCP server I have added. So like how to add is this thing we have to give. So this thing we have to add. This is already there here. So like we have to go here, add MCP tools, and then I have added this sentiment. You have to add space. This is already added. If it's not added here, then add space you have to give. And after that, this one cursor is there, right? This one you have to copy entire thing and then paste it here. But one change you need to do. So this is our server, right? This is the server, sentiment one. This is where the server is. So this URL you need to change, only thing, and token you need to copy, like token you need to create, like here it is there, like HF token, read how to create token, create a new HF token. You can click on this and create a token. So that's about this. Now we will call this server using a prompt, not just so that function will be called now. It's so where is it? Okay. So here is the red. This is the server. This is on Hugging Face. So this server will be called, and this function. So whatever is the function is there right here. This function will be called. So what happens is the entire thing, this thing will be given as a context to the LLM. LLM knows that this particular tool is available, and this particular tool analyzes the text. So when we say that use the MCP tool, it will use the MCP tool, use this docstring and know that I can use this function for analyzing the text and call this function accordingly. So in the context of the LLM, this docstring will be given. So that's about this. So let me, I think I have enabled MCP. One tool is detected. If you see, this is the MCP sentiment analysis. If you see here, sentiment analysis is the function, and that function has been detected here. So now we can call the MCP. Use MCP and find the sentiment of this text. So I'll copy this. So one thing. So I'll copy this and I'll paste it here. So now tool calling should happen now. So let's see. Let me stop this. previously it has given very nicely. It has called the MCP sentiment 1 sentiment analysis. I don't know why it is taking so much time now. Okay, so I can stop it and give it again. Stop it and then give it again. Now it has called the tool based on the sentiment analysis result of the icon that I review. There is a breakdown. Sentiment is 0.3. If you see here, the same thing I'll copy here and I'll give it to the server. So polarity is 0.3 it has given. So here also it is given 0.3 watt. 0.5 is subjectivity. 0.5 is subjectivity. And the overall the review is positive. It has also given some points like LLM does some summarization, right? So it has done something. So our function will only give these values. It has nicely displayed them here. So that's about this. So any server, if you want to make it into an MCP server, what you have to do is while launching it, you have to do MCP server equal to true. So then the server will become MCP server. All these functions will become MCP tools, and you can call from cursor. You can call, or like some other like small agents are also there, or tiny agents also we can call them. So here I have shown using cursor IDE. So for this you need cursor paid version, pro version you need. So free version you cannot do this exercise. So thank you very much.